In the last video, we attempted the hardest challenge in Mortal Shell, the no shell run, and we succeeded. However, that was in fact not the hardest challenge in Mortal Shell. Enter the Virtuous Cycle, a DLC which adds a roguelike mode into the game, introducing traits, permadeath and random enemy placement. The Virtuous Cycle can also be played with no shell and 1 HP, which means pain. Lots and lots of pain. So, join me as we undertake Mortal Shell's impossible DLC challenge, completing the Virtuous Cycle with no shell. It's gonna be a piece of cake.
They don't got a clue in the fucking world.
Day 1. Okay, before we get stuck in, let me give you a crash course on how the Virtuous Cycle works. Before each run, you select a shell, weapon, and tarnished seal. For this run, we will obviously be playing with no shell. And our weapon of choice is the Axatana. I'll explain why later. After commencing a run, we are spawned randomly within Fulgrim. Our goal is the same as the base game: defeat the 3 champions in their respective dungeons. It's as simple as that. But to enter a dungeon, you need a token. A token can only be received from a pillar. Pillars are how we level up and get stronger in the Virtuous Cycle. And remember when I said we had 1 HP?
I lied.
When doing a no shell run, pillars increase your health, stamina and damage, as well as elemental resistances. So the Virtuous Cycle is more forgiving than the base game in that respect, since we can build the foundling up from 1 HP. However, the start of the run still presents a significant challenge until we have increased our stats. Remember, we are playing permadeath too, so 1 mistake means returning to square 1. See, look at this absolute fuckery, man. No! Oh, where did you come from? In fact, we're gonna be at square 1 for a while, since after an hour I have made 0 progress. You see, in my no shell run, we could just roll past all the enemies. You can't do that here, mate. Some pillars are locked until you defeat the enemies surrounding it, and the size and placement of these mobs can be downright devious. Between the frogs and archers, I was feeling hopeless already. Okay, sweet, that's fine. I'm not bothered. But I have one person in chat cheering me on, shout out Tartan Rider. So I felt compelled to push forward. I kept thinking to myself, just 1 more pillar, and eventually I found the token. We're going to follow the same route as my last video, so it's the Shrine of Ash first. However, we want to give ourselves the best foundation possible for this run, so we want to clear as much as the overworld as possible. To do that, there are 3 mini-bosses: Grisha, Baghead, and then Nocta whatever. These guys are dead easy. You have probably noticed by now the one attack I keep repeating. This is the Katana's sprint attack. By inputting the sprint and attacking simultaneously, you can do it from neutral and, as you can see, it's quite effective. Cheating? Possibly, but I don't care. Having cleared the overworld, it was time to enter the Shrine of Ash, and I cannot stress how important patience is here. You really need to take your time and clear out enemies slowly. It may seem like I'm being overcautious, but the only way we can consistently heal is by activating pillars or parrying. If you suck like me, parrying is high risk. Although we all have to grow up at some point. Aside from that, you have Mortal Tokens, a rare item drop that once used converts a portion of damage taken whilst hardening to health. You may think, bollocks to that, I'll just run to the boss. Not today, partner. To get a sip of that forbidden Slurpee, you need another token. And you guessed it, the token is randomly located at one of the shrine's pillars. So you must clear the area until you find it, and in our case, of course it's in the last pillar by the boss room. Not bitter at all. Lardas here is straightforward. If you want a detailed boss breakdown, I suggest watching my first no-shell run video after this. Otherwise, we just follow the procedure and move on to the next dungeon. Oh, too cocky, too cocky. Oh, please tell me that's not it. No, oh no! Oh, I didn't think it was going to be so slow. Back to square 1 once again. To keep this video running smoothly, in the event of a death, I'm going to skip forward to the point of death on the next run. So after doing all that prep and clearing the shrine again, we are back at the Fat Man. Luckily, I am incapable of making the same mistake twice. No, I hardened! Oh, you're lucky. Nearly whiffed that. Oh my days. We're now treated to a brief break where we can buy some upgrades at the runic gate, get a snack, go to the toilet, you know, all of that good stuff. The runic gate gives you some upgrades that carry over across runs, like increasing your chances of getting better traits. Once ready, we can activate the pillar to take us to the Crypt of Martyrs. The first area is densely packed with pillars, but also enemies. Okay, there's gonna be someone on that corner and oh, the evil demon, look at him. Arriving at the enslaved Grisha, I was feeling the fatigue set in. Oh, hello. Bro, I've not seen him behave like this. This is not like you. Blake in here. Tell you what, I don't know what's going on there. And in the enshrined sanctum, I was just making silly mistakes. I burnt through all my mortal tokens, leaving me at low HP. I need something big to hit me with a token activated so I can at least attempt to get some health back. What? What the fuck was that? Walking down the stairs, you can see the big guy there, yeah. The fog crawler just manifests himself into existence. Thanks, pal. Guys, I really tried after this. I got back up on the horse, you know, I went straight back in. I dodged it, I swear. Nah, I think this is a sign. I will give it another go. I'll give it another go either like tomorrow or sometime this week. Day 2. I'd like to say that I'm feeling a bit fresher after yesterday, but I'm feeling rough, bro. This is gonna be an ordeal. Oh, let me just get comfortable. Yo! You can't keep getting away with it! After a few warm-up attempts, we were balls deep into a run. Arriving at the Crypt of Martyrs, we are instantly rewarded with the token. Steering clear of any shenanigans, it's time for Tarsus. So he's going to slam the floor. We want to get away from him. Oh, give him a chance. Oh, and a stagger. Perfect. Let's get some resolve built. We've got so much stamina now. What does that move? Just a thrust? Double thrust? I thought he was going to follow up with something then. Oh. No worries. Got to make it a little bit fair for him, see. Oh, beautiful finish. There's a lot of ground to cover in the Seat of Infinity, and we don't want to miss a pillar at the start of the area, get to the end and have to backtrack to the beginning. And slowly but surely, we clear the area, and this is really the key to the Virtuous Cycle. Rushing will lead to certain death, but taking our time means we're only getting stronger. And as we near the level's end, we finally get the boss token. But we're not out of the woods yet. This final stretch is a recipe for disaster. It would be easy to overshoot a roll and fall off here. So we're going to make use of the Ballista Zuka to take these enemies out from a distance and clear a path to Crucix. Crucix doesn't pose much of a threat at this point, so he goes down nice and easy. What was that damage, game? Doesn't matter, we got him, but hey. However, this was merely the calm before the storm. I have not completed the Virtuous Cycle before, so we are going in completely blind. Oh no, I don't have to fight all four. How much health? Oh, we might be here a while. This opening fight with Solomon caught me off guard. He's very reactive to our attacks. It almost feels like a PvP fight, and he ends up getting far too many hits on us. Not good, because phase 2 is about to fuck us up. I can get a parry or something, but I don't think I can, because I suck. Oh no! Oh no! Is Eredrim gonna have like all the health? Oh my lord, okay. Clearly, we need to make a big play here, or it's game over. We're out of mortal tokens, so it's gonna have to be a parry. Yes! Fucking bait that move. Having a method to regain health takes the pressure off, but this fight is still an ordeal. The hardened mechanic feels like bullshit when you're on the receiving end of it. You try to hit one, but you bounce off the other's hardened, then he bounces off of you. Just a couple of dudes bricking each other up. It's a nightmare. But after 17 minutes kiting these guys and trading with harden, I realize we have one more trick up our sleeves. We have the enhanced harden trait. It has a small chance to activate during harden and is basically temporary invulnerability, extending harden and allowing you to move around during it.
Probably got enough health now. I think we might be able to pull this off. Now we're fucking talking. Lovely. Can you stop? You ain't even got that much stamina.
Overcoming the impossible odds gives us a second wind, and although Teal is the most elusive of the four, he is wielding the Martyr's Blade, the slowest weapon in the game.
Janessa, she calls me daddy. That's some elite ball knowledge there, if you know the story. Bash!
Sweating, my G. We did it. And that's the no-shell Virtuous Cycle run. I have no idea how I managed to win that last fight, honestly. It was generational lock-in. Overall, it was much harder than the previous run purely because of the permadeath element. Anyway, thanks for watching this far. Consider dropping me a like and a cheeky sub, and keep your eyes peeled, because there is still one more challenge to overcome before Mortal Shell 2 drops. Otherwise, take it easy, and I'll see you on the next one.